It's happening. So there are not many things that can keep me from accomplishing a task when I start it. However, if I have the opportunity to learn how to make the best pie on the face of the planet from the person that makes it the best, you know I'm gonna take it. I'm paying a visit to my mother-in-law. Let's go.
I have most everything out here.
Look at you. You're like a regular Food Network chef. So this is literally the best pie ever made in the history of pies. It is my favorite baked thing ever. And I used to make cakes for a living. Like this is where it's at. Good morning. So I am getting ready to tour a house that we will most likely put an offer on. I'm waiting for my agent to WhatsApp me and take me through virtually. So I'm super excited about it because it looks awesome. Can't wait. Well, I'm currently standing in my church office. I have to pack this all up. Dang, I'm emotional today. It's also my birthday. Looking at all the pictures and the studies and just the memories in here is getting me a little worked up. So it's got to get done. Other things are gonna happen and gotta do it. So let's go. So going through things, I found this ribbon, and this might seem like the smallest little thing, but we were presented these ribbons when we attended a church in Haiti. We were their honored guests, and each one of the mission team members got one of these little ribbons that they made for us, and it's just so cool. It's so special. Really great memories there, and I will literally hold on to this for the rest of my life. Happy birthday to you.
Now you blow it before it falls over.
Well, just said my first goodbye tonight. Reality is kind of setting in now that there's a cost to following Jesus always. And it's hard sometimes. And in the flesh, that can be hard to remember. My dad is one state over in Arizona. I don't see him a lot, but I do see him, which is a miracle all in itself. I'll have to share with you guys the journey with my dad and how God redeemed a relationship. But it's one that I value, and so knowing that I'm going to be further away, you know, it's sad. This is happening. My body's telling me it's happening, but I'm a relational person. I love relationships. I love people. All my normal people are here, and this is not where we're going to be anymore. So I know that God has good plans for us. I know that He has other people for us. But man, it's definitely hard leaving this life and pursuing what God's called us to do. I know that this is just the very, very beginning of what the next couple weeks are going to be like. Not an easy thing. It's just so beautiful this morning with the sun peeking through the clouds. I'm just sitting out here having my time with God this morning, and I'm really going to miss the sunrises and sunsets that we have here in the desert. They are so beautiful. Exciting things happening. Last night we put an offer on a house. We should hear in a couple hours whether or not we got it, so that's really exciting. It's so weird because you don't think that you can really picture your life somewhere else, but you do, and that's honestly God's grace, I think. Well, I'm gonna go in and have some coffee and start my day because it's gonna be a long one, and hopefully we'll hear back from the house soon. So bad news is that we have to finish packing. The good news is that they accepted our offer. Fave. Sorry for the rude awakening, but we need to take your bed apart.
Wakey, wakey.
No.
So our house that we bought in Ohio went through inspections and they were no good. So we actually had to pull out of that deal, which was highly disappointing because we loved the house and the property and everything, but things just were not up to par. So we're back to square one with the living situation. The house is slowly being emptied and it's so strange. I will be happy when all of this is over and I can actually sleep and find a new normal, I guess, but it's taking forever. So our first pot is getting pretty full. Let's check it out. You really don't realize how much stuff you have until you have to fit it in a box. That's a lot of stuff. Well, we also have to decide whether or not we're going to get another big pod like this one or if we're going to get one that's half this size. And we got about, let's see, tonight to figure that out. So this will be fun. You just, I like how you stuck the sleds.
Yeah. Couldn't really have anything heavy on this.
Yeah.
It's kind of all.
We decided yesterday that we were going to downsize our second pod from a big pod to a small one. Now, Kenny's trying to fit everything into this one pod. It's like a game of Tetris in there.
Perfect.
So we have this much space to fit a bed, a toolbox, a safe, a file cabinet, and all of those boxes. I'm telling him he needs to accept the fact that we just need to get the small one. And he's accepting it as a challenge. Look at this pie. Looks so good. And it is. So, you're a little tilty, aren't you? Sorry about that. You're sitting on a chair. Kind of an emotional day today. My children are learning just kind of the facts of life, and sometimes life isn't fair, and that's how it is, but we're never promised fairness, are we? Hard lessons, nevertheless. So, just taking a break. I need an emotional break. Sitting, talking to God, eating my pie, hoping to come out of this room with some energy. Well, there it is. Lock her up the rest of her life. You feel accomplished?
Yes.
You need a hot tub?
Yes, I definitely need a hot tub.
Yeah, we do. So, first pod. Check, check. I have officially got to the point of one more conversation and my head will pop off. I need to bring it in. I'm getting snappy.